Welcome to your new video, online video here. This week we're focusing on the TRX. So we wanted to bring another Train While You Travel, and we wanted to inform you, if you didn't know already, that you can actually rent a TRX from the front desk while you go on your business trip. So just take care of that through the front desk, and we're going to get started here. So I want to show you how to set up the TRX strap if you're in your hotel room here. So you got a bag like this from the front desk. A couple of different pieces here that you're going to work with. So you got your door anchor, the straps, and then the full straps here. So first things, you're going to want your handles at the bottom, okay, and then you got this clip here. So that is going to clip to this yellow piece next. So based on how tall you are and the hotel door is probably going to determine where you're going to clip this to. So I'm going to clip it here at first, and I can always adjust it once I get to the door. So clip, like so, okay? Then the top clip is going to go on here where that door anchor is. Okay, so we're going to come over here to the door, like so. Okay, so you're going to open it up. Maybe you have to grab a chair if you're short like me. Okay, you're going to place it over the top of the door, probably a little bit farther down. You'll close the door. And then slightly pull on it here so that it's all the way to the top. So you should feel it nice and tug there as if it's not going to come up. And then I'm just going to lock it here so nobody comes through. Okay? And then here you have your TRX. So it's ready for exercise. Okay? So I'm going to bring Stephanie in here next. We're going to go through some different moves that you can do in your hotel room. So the first one we're going to do, I'm going to have her warm up. So how does those straps feel, Steph?
Great.
Okay, awesome. Throughout the exercises, if we need to adjust, I'll definitely show you how to adjust the straps as well. Okay? So with our first exercise, Steph, we're going to sit back into the weight of the heels, lowering into a squat, and then we're going to come up to a row. So we're getting the legs warmed up here, those thighs, and then getting the back muscles warmed up. Perfect. You can tell that she's keeping her chest proud here. She's not leaning forward. She's taking her weight back into the heels. Good. Give me about 2 more. Awesome. 1 more. Good. Our next one, Steph, you're going to take those feet a little bit wider apart. Any distance that you're working with in that hotel room. She's going to send her hips back into space. She's going to work a side-to-side lunge here. We're going to get a little bit more inner thigh work here. Perfect. Yep, you got it. So again, just getting the body warmed up here to allow to have that efficiency with our exercises. Got it. Give me about 2 more each side. Good. Awesome. Come back to center. This next one's going to be more of a chest opener here as well as for the hamstrings. So what she's going to do is she's going to bend into her right knee. Her left leg is going to stay a little bit longer, and she's going to open up this way. So the left hand's going to come up with that. Perfect. Yes, she's got it. And then she's going to come back into center. You're going to go over the other side. So now you're going to bend into that left knee. Right arm stays. Yep, right leg stays straight. Good. A couple more. We'll do 2 more each side. Opening up through that chest. Side to side. Awesome. Last one each side to finish. Good. Yep, and her gaze comes up to that upper arm. Excellent. Good. We're going to take one more warm-up stretch here. She's actually going to turn around now and face the opposite way. Yep, so now she's got her hands, palms facing down or outwards. Yes, perfect. On this next one, she's going to step out with that right foot. We'll go first. So right foot lunge to a fly, okay? So watching here when she lunges out and bends into that knee is over the ankle. Perfect. She's going to step back. Yep, that's good. No worries. Left foot out and fly. Yep, good. Alternating side to side. Good. Good. On this next one, she steps out with that left foot. I want her to rotate. Her right arm's going to come up, her left arm's going to go down, so she's bending towards that bent knee. Yes, exactly. So again, now we're just getting a little more torso rotation in there. 1 more each side to finish out our warm-up. That last one here. Excellent job, Steph. Feeling warm?
Yep.
All right, she's going to stay facing that way for our first exercise. So with these next ones, we're going to try to do some combo moves as well. So what we're going to do with this first one, and pretend I'm here, she's going to come into a chest press. You're going to come with those elbows bent to 90 degrees, coming to the chest press. So she can have 1 foot forward in this one, or if she wants more weight, to use her body weight, she can have both feet, exactly, yes, just like that. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Yes. So we're always exhale with effort on these exercises. So So with TRX2, you can always, the way you can modification for it would be if your feet were farther up, she's doing less of her body weight, right? If her feet are farther back or so, she's doing more of it. Good. Give me one more of those chest presses. Awesome. Staying right there. Now we're going to transition into triceps. So she's going to bring those hands out in front. She's going to bend into those elbows. Yes, perfect. And then extend. Awesome. This is really working the core here as well. She's really got to pull that belly to the spine so she doesn't see a sway in the lower back. So her back is nice and flat. Awesome job. And then her elbows are in, just like so, okay? That's the biggest thing to target those triceps. Good. Give me two more here. Awesome. Now, she's going to come, stand up, and face the other direction. Okay, so now we're going to get a little bit more legs into this next one. So, we're going to work single leg squat, okay? So this time, there's a couple of different ways she can do it. She's going to place her weight into that left foot. She can keep her toe of that right foot down as she comes down into that squat and come up. Yep. Or, another option is to lift that foot as she comes down into that squat. Good. Really good for the balance as well. Perfect. And we're still seeing that knee directly over that ankle, keeping that nice alignment so we don't have any injuries. Awesome. Two more on this side. Inhale, exhale, up. Last one. Good. Then she's going to transition over to the other side so we stay balanced. So weight is in that right foot this time. Again, she can have that toe down as a modification, or if she wants to take it up a little bit another level. The most advanced option, she could have that leg all the way extended and up as well. So there's many different levels that you can use on this one. Perfect. And as she inhales to lower, she's going to drive through that heel of that right foot to lift her up too. So we're really using a lot of the muscles, not depending on those arms on those straps. Good. One or two more. Good. Last one here. Awesome. Good job, Steph. All right, from here, we're going to stay facing this direction. We just worked quads. We're going to get some hamstrings in there, okay? So she's going to have her hands or palms facing down. She's going to find a single leg deadlift, okay? So let's start with that weight in the left foot because we started that way the last time. So from here on this one, she's going to lengthen out as she, yes, just like that, comes in and then pulls it. And I want you to drive that right knee step. So as you take it back behind you, as she comes forward, she's going to get a little bit of core work. Yes, perfect, yep. So again, working the balance. On here, we really want to try to keep those hips parallel to the floor so that, I always think imagery-wise, if you have headlights on your hips, they're facing straight down to the mat. Yes, awesome. Maybe two more. Inhale to lower. Exhale, drive. Awesome. Slowly lower that foot down. She'll face the, not face the other way, she'll do the other side here to stay balanced. So weight in that right foot, left foot goes back, inhale, lower. Yep. Exhale, drive that left knee. Awesome. And again, she's applying just a nice slight pressure on those handles as she goes forward, kind of engages the arms and shoulders there. Awesome. As she inhales, lowers back, it's working the hamstrings, and then we got that core. Yeah. Two more sets to finish out with those legs. Last one here. Awesome. She's still going to stay facing that same way. We're going to work back to arms. So with this one, she's going to have her palms face up. She's going to have, again, she's going to determine that weight that she wants in her, or how much weight she's supporting of herself here. So hands come up, and she's going to work to a 90-degree bend to find bicep curls. Yep, so she's going to extend and bend. Good. Yep, perfect. Yep, and so again, she's going to find that spot, that sweet spot for her that works where she's just supporting just enough weight and making those arms do the work here by pulling her up. And then here too, you're really, again, like keeping that nice long line. So she's going to relax her shoulders so there's not too much tension there. Yes, awesome job. Inhale, exhale to curl. Good, four more. Excellent. So you're always trying to think, keeping the elbows on the shelf here with this one. Last one. Good, excellent. I'm going to show this next one just because it's a little bit different. So what you can do is just place both of the handles together like this. I can show you a different way too to make one hand or two handles in one, but for sake of time right now, we're going to stack those hands together here, okay? She's still in that 45-degree angle. She's going to row up, and then she's going to rotate to face away from her. So I'm going to do it towards you so you can see. So row up, keeping the chest proud, and then rotate. So the legs are almost staggered here, as if you're like in a side plank, if that makes sense there. Back, and then row and twist. We'll alternate side to side on this one. So you find the row first, and then twist. Yes, good. Yep. You can have feet together or staggered, whatever feels more comfortable to you. Excellent. Yep, that's perfect. So we're getting 2 moves in here again, right? We're working the back muscles with that row, squeezing the shoulder blades, and then also the torso with that twist in the core. Excellent job. So we'll take 2 more each side. And then as she's exhaling and then twisting, pressing away, right? So with that effort here. Excellent job. Okay, now we're going to transition on to the floor, okay? So I'm going to take the mat here for a second. Now, as far as adjusting goes for the straps, right? So when we come to anything on the floor, like planks or any of that kind of stuff, how you want to determine it is when you come to the strap, you're going to want the little loop here, that's what I'm looking for, word selection, to come right to about the calf. So I'm going to take it up a little bit, but let's check it with Stephanie, because we're maybe we're probably about the same height. But if you want to come close here, Steph, let's just make sure we're maybe a little up. So how to work this, if you want to come a little closer here. So you're going to pull on this black piece here. So you almost need it to be like parallel, if that makes sense. And then I just did this before. I'm struggling. There it is. Yep, now we got it. So like this. So you're actually pulling and pressing away at the same time. And then of course you want to make sure that they're the same length as well. It just takes a little bit to get used to. There we go. All right, let's test that out, Steph. Let me know if those are good for you here. Otherwise we can. So we're going to come into plank first. So actually let me show you one more thing. Sorry. So with this, how to get into plank, like an easier transition, I want you to put your right foot in the left strap, left foot in the right, so your legs are crossed, and then you're going to slowly transition into tabletop, like so. Okay? I'll have you do that.
I don't do it that way.
Oh, or maybe Steph could show us a different way.
Tip them behind your toes,
yes.
And just
Ooh,
flip.
that's even better. Take Steph's option. That's much better. Thank you, Steph. Steph loves to do TRX, so I'm glad that she gave me that advice on that one. Okay, so we're going to take plank position here. So she's going to stack either shoulders over, yep, you can do shoulders over elbows or shoulders over wrists, whichever works better for you. Yep, perfect. So she's really, let me get out of the way, she's pressing the tops of her feet into those straps, and then she's stacked here, keeping the core engaged, keeping that long line. Good. Almost there. I'm doing this more for time on the plank. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Lower those heels. I'm going to bring them up just a little bit for this next one. So she's going to be doing mountain climbers next. Okay? So, that one. Thank you.
Another tip for this is
Yes.
just to press on the black piece, and it pulls right up.
Ooh, that's even better. Thanks, Steph. All right, perfect. So we're going to do that same thing. So watch that transition again
Put
here.
your toes behind. Turn.
Rotate. Excellent. Awesome. So we're going to get in that same plank position, but now we're going to work that mountain climber of driving the knees here. Perfect. Yep. And then knee in, and yep, just like that. You can always do mountain climber on the mat too, if that's a better option for you, if this is a little too challenging at the moment. Awesome job, Steph. She's breathing, she's keeping that gaze down to keep that neck in alignment with that spine. 3 more each side. 2 and 1. Good. Awesome job. We got one more exercise to get through here, guys. So if she's going to come onto her back, we're going to work bridge next. Is that mat good in that spot for you? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So she, this time, is going to take, and I'm going to bring this out of the way for a second. She's going to place her heels into there. Yep. Hands are going to be down at her side. Yep, perfect. She might scooch a little bit forward, so we're going to do the hip press first here. Yep, just like that. Yep. So like here on the ground, you'd be driving through your heels. Here, now she's driving into those straps to lift her hips up. Yes, perfect. And then from here, she can even add a hamstring curl if she'd like. Yep. So you got single leg. Excellent. Side to side, or both. Keeping those hips lifted. So getting back to those hamstrings. Awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Lower down. Fantastic. Perfect. So those are a variety of exercises that you can do with the TRX here. So with hamstrings, Steph can be on her back here and she can take a hamstring stretch. So what she'll do is bring her right foot, or her right knee I should say, into her chest, and then she's going to extend that right leg long to the side, stretching out that hamstring. So that's the most recent muscle that we just worked with that bridge. So I just want to make sure she gets a nice stretch in here before she gets on and moves throughout her day. Good. And then take it the other way or the other side just to make sure we're balanced. Yep, and she can either be up on the calf or behind that hamstring, whichever most comfortable to you on there, okay? And while she's still on her back, I'll have her take a figure 4 stretch as well, just to get more of the hips and the glutes here as well. So about a breath or two here, good. And then she's gonna take that right foot on top, figure 4. Yes, perfect. And then awesome, yep, so she can grab behind that left hamstring. Just finding a nice little stretch here again for those glutes. So just getting a little bit of lower body stretching, and then we'll come up and just do a little bit of the upper body stretching and have you on your way. Awesome. So always inhaling to lengthen, exhale letting go of any tension or anything that you're holding on to at the end of your workout here, just to get the full benefits of that stretch. So after she's done with this, she can bring both knees into the chest, rock it up, yep. And she can stay seated here, we'll face you. So for this last one, we did some shoulder work, some chest. So we're gonna take those hands out to the side, just find a nice little chest expansion. She can take those thumbs down, press them back behind. Good, we're gonna draw that right arm across the body, left underneath. Just finding a nice little shoulder stretch. You can take that gaze over that right shoulder if the neck feels good to do so. No need to force if it doesn't feel good for you. And then you're gonna inhale it back into that T position. Take it over to the other side. And I'll just finish with some triceps because we did those tricep extensions too. So back out to that T position. Right arm comes up over the head, overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, letting that sink into that stretch. Open up to that T position. Let's finish on that left side. Good. Open it back up. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, release. We hope you enjoyed that little video here so you know what to do with that TRX on your next time of your trip. Thank you so much, Steph, for being here, and let us know if you have any questions.